pad landing. I was gonna try to go to the skate park over there, but there was a lot of kids over there. I don't want to get in their way. First nice day in a while, probably in high school. Alright, also for anyone wondering what's going on with the truck, I've done not really anything super big to the truck, but a bunch of little things. So the first obvious thing is those are the D-boot backflip 4S tires. They still balloon, but not quite as much as the stock ones, and they're also a little bit bigger. I think they look better. They have great traction. They're really good for bashing and air control. I think they're, in my opinion, one of the best tires you can go for the Maxx. They do rub a little bit, on the stock, or like on the arms. So the next thing I have on there is the Pt1 hub extensions, 10mm hub extensions, and then the big wheel lug that goes with them. And I don't know, you might be able to do it on the stock axles. I don't know if you can. I think you might have to have the steel drive shafts like I do. Not actually entirely sure. The next thing I have is I put the rear shock spring. They're a little bit stiffer. I put them on the front as well. They're like $8. And then I increased the rear shock weight to 80 and have the Pt1 shock extensions on those rear arms. So that definitely helps with the chassis slap. There's still some if you get too high, but it definitely helps. Seems like it takes the jump slow better. What else? I have the dusty motors covered just because I don't like cleaning the inside as much. I'm fine cleaning it. The dust and stuff out is just sometimes a pain on the inside, and I don't really like spraying it down super hard with water on the electronics. The stock motor gets a little hot even with the fan, especially with the dusty motors cover, so I did upgrade to the carbon campsite fan, dual 40mm motor fan setup, and that helps a lot. I never had any problems with the stock servo, but I did upgrade to the Traxxas upgraded servo. I forget which one it is. I think it's like 2085R. With that, I switched to a hot racing metal belt crank and chassis race. I think that's it. No electronic changes, no aluminum hubs or hub carrier or anything like that. I like the plastic ones. They're cheap and easy to replace, and they honestly, I've only had the C hubs break one time. That's the only thing I've had break for those plastic parts, so I kind of think the plastic parts are just the way to go. I think the amount of flex that they have is what makes the whole truck so durable and have very minimal part breakage. Oh, there we go. I've had the first set of those two ramps over there for quite a while. I got them like $10 on Facebook Marketplace. Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss that. I got the second set just last week for like $40. I think they work out pretty good. I wanted the second set so I could go both ways, and when I'm going real fast, set up all four next to each other so I don't miss. Oh, we're good. That's how I broke the C-hubs in the last one. I hit bad landing on the front, like one wheel. That was actually the first backflip I've ever done with this. I've had this truck for like a year, but I like just got the first set of ramps like a couple months ago. Haven't really had them out much. But this truck is, oh, it sucks. This truck is so much fun. It's so durable. I had an XRT and sold it. I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun, but the bulkheads breaking just kind of made it not worth it. It's such a tough part to have to replace. It's not like hard. It's not super expensive, but it just takes a while. And of course it's a giant truck compared to this. You kind of need more room, bigger ramps and stuff. I just don't really have room for that right now. So I sold it, got my girlfriend one of these, and realized I really liked it, which is why I sold the XRT and ended up switching to this. And I'm definitely glad I did. I have hit so many hard jumps and crazy stuff with this truck that I've hit with the XRT that broke, and this one just takes it like it's nothing. And it's just as fast. It's a little less stable, sure, but for bashing that doesn't really matter. It's not racing anyone. I did pick up a Maxx Slash the other day, and it's definitely a tough competitor. Easily as durable as this. Might take over my favorite spot, just because of how stable and just how much fun it is. It slides around, it's so much fun to control. Doesn't have much air control and stuff, but it's a different style basher. It's not meant to have air control like that. It's meant for speed and stability, and you know, you can bash it because it's tough, but you could also get some with some buddies and race them around and stuff. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we're good. The squeaking that's going on is just because I've had this thing out a few times like this when it's a little, this isn't too muddy today, but it was raining just the other day. And I've had this out a lot of other times when it was raining at the time or right after rain. It's pretty wet, and I think some of the ball bearings are just probably need to be taken apart and cleaned up and re-oiled and stuff, but it seems fine. We're good. The one time I broke the C-hub when I landed like that, I guess was a little bit higher now that I think about it, so no jumps. Don't really have too much to worry about a bad landing. This thing's so quick. I know a lot of people, oh, don't flip over there, I don't have to go get it. A lot of people complain the Traxxas electronics aren't good, but I think they're freaking great for the price, and you know, people say their performance isn't good. It seems to perform just fine to me. It's freaking fast. You can wheelie it when you're already going half throttle. It definitely has power. Sure, you can give a little more power, but it's already like a struggle to keep it down most of the time. Right now, not so bad because the battery's dying. I've had it out. Ooh. Before I started the video for probably a solid 10 minutes. So like it's not like you can take off as it is without wheeling. So it's got a ton of power, ton of air control. I think its stock electronics are fine. I only switched the servo because I switched it before I realized that these wheels were rubbing on the arms, and I thought it was that the servo couldn't handle these bigger tires. And I found out after I switched servo that that was not actually the problem. It was just that these wheels don't have as much of an offset, so they're rubbing on the arms. And once I put these Pt1 extenders on, I actually probably could have switched back to the original servo, but I already had it on, so there's no point. Might as well have a little bit of extra speed that it has in the turning. But this thing's an absolute blast. Let's go, look at that. It does, for whatever reason. I don't know if it's, I mean, I know it's Maxx, they're not really known for handling well. And it's not really designed for that. It's definitely a basher, not a racer. So I don't know if it's the servo, something with the arm, something probably could be one of these wheel bearings that are squeaking a little bit tighter. Maybe it's dragging on one side, I don't know. Wheels blowing and whatever, but for whatever reason in the grass only, doesn't really do it in the dirt or on the road, like full speed it's fine. But in the grass when I hit full speed it really pulls to one side and it's not consistent, which is what confused me. It's always a different side. I don't know, maybe it's just the resistance of the grass, but like right, I don't know how much it shows in the video, but like that was curving pretty hard to the right. Might have been too far for the camera to see. But like, yeah, that's going pretty straight right there. But this thing certainly takes a beating, which is cool. Makes it a lot of fun. It's easy to work on when it does break. Easy to fix, cheap to fix. That dog wants to chase it. Nosedive. That dog wanted to chase it pretty bad. That's another thing. I was just out here with the Maxx Slash. I didn't take a video of it. I was focusing on the dog. But I had my German Shepherd out here chasing it. She absolutely loves chasing this one or the Maxx Slash. It's probably her favorite thing. It's nice for me because it's fun. I don't have to do a whole lot, and she gets her exercise in. She certainly goes crazy about it. You get a little bit more air to do that. Hit in the front. Like I said, I haven't. First backflip was today. I haven't really practiced it much, but it's pretty cool. There we go. That was a good one. Not really sure how to go about doing a front flip. I haven't really thought about that because you have to hit it pretty hard up front. And then slamming the brakes. Should have room, but I also don't really want to test it and go super hard into that fence. Let's see how it goes. Oh no, yep, that's alright. That was probably better that we did that. Something sounds a little weird. Oh, you know what? We might have broke something. No, maybe the tire's just coming unglued. This front one's wobbling weird. don't really want to get sprayed with the sand. This front one is wobbling, but I can't really tell. Nothing seems obviously broken. Nothing sticking out to me. But it is certainly a little wobbly. Maybe just sand buildup. Not doing really bad now. Yeah, maybe just some sand. We got it off. I don't know. Strange. I don't think I can do a front flip just because I need more speed on the jump to hit it. But by the time I get up to that speed on the grass, like I said, it kind of like drifts and end up not in line with the ramp. Yeah, that would have broke something if I didn't correct it on that one, I think. There's one thing that's pretty cool over the years, how, you know, how far RCs have come. Used to be, you know, only some of them were waterproof. You kind of had to pay a decent amount to get a waterproof one. This thing is going to need cleaning up after this. And they're pretty much all waterproof now. Makes it easy. Oh, I think battery's dying. Something's getting caught. I don't know. It definitely sounds like that wheel bearing's getting worse, though. It might just be sand getting... Oh no, yeah, there it is, it's dead. Alright, we got the new battery in, ready to go. Clean it up a little bit. Give that fan a chance to cool off the motor. We go pretty hard for a long time there without much brakes. It was getting pretty warm, but as you can hear, these fans are way louder than the stock ones, and they definitely output a lot, even with the shroud in the way. Considered taking off the heatsink because I left it on. On the Maxx Slash, I put some fans on without a heatsink, and I think it might be better because that motor got even hotter than this one did. But those fans keep it cooler than this one does. And I think it's just maybe that heatsink is actually not helping, even though it's supposed to help. I also actually have some WD-40 right there in the truck. I might need to hit these. I needed that wheel bearing, whichever one it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that and we'll be back.